Josh Reese here, and welcome to the Josh Reese Show. Today's video is all going to be about Sam Dekker and the contributions he gave to the Houston Rockets during this past season. But before we get to Sam Dekker and what he did for the Houston Rockets, please give my friends over at Countryside Massage here in Conroe, Texas, a follow on Facebook. They're supporters of mine. I am supporters of them. They do great work. Tell them Josh Reese and the Josh Reese Show sent you by. Jesus, that's a little bit of a mouthful to say. But anyways, let's get on in. Let's get on in to what Sam Dekker did for the Houston Rockets this past season. What Sam Dekker's maybe greatest accomplishment for the Houston Rockets was allowing them the freedom to get rid of Corey Brewer. Had Sam Dekker have not played well for the Houston Rockets, Corey Brewer would have been a Houston Rocket for the remainder of the season. You can bet your dollar on that. Sam Dekker played very well, ended up outplaying Corey Brewer, and thus made Brewer expendable. And once the right trade came about for Corey Brewer, he was shipped on out of here, and Sam Dekker became the go-to and stole Corey Brewer's minutes. He already did that before then, but it was pretty much over towards the end of Corey Brewer's career, mainly because of all the contributions that Sam Dekker made. He was a good scorer when he played, but he wasn't like a sharpshooter. He was kind of like a better version of Corey Brewer, someone that could slash, get to the rim, someone that hit three-point shots whenever the Rockets would turn it to him. Not at a great clip. He only shot like 32% for the whole year, but compared to the 13 to the 10% that Corey Brewer was giving you, it might as well have been 50% from the floor, from the three-point land that Sam Dekker was shooting. But the biggest contribution, like I mentioned, was pretty much allowing the Rockets to get rid of Corey Brewer, and it was kind of weird. The season that Sam Dekker had was a little bit strange. At the beginning of the year, while Patrick Beverley was out for the Rockets, you saw a hodgepodge of players getting a lot of minutes while Beverley was out. And during that time, Dekker was sharing the floor with KJ McDaniels, with Corey Brewer, lots of really, really funky units. But once Patrick Beverley came back playing and was healthy, KJ McDaniels fell out of the rotation, everyone else fell out of the rotation, and it was really Corey Brewer and Sam Dekker playing from there on out. And eventually, Sam Dekker started to outplay Corey Brewer, and the minutes went in Sam Dekker's favor. So it turned out very well for Sam Dekker. Coming off a season to where he only played 3 games after a back surgery, you kind of wondered what he was going to give the Houston Rockets for the year. But he ended up turning out to be a pretty good success story. I know during the season I was stumping for him to get Rookie of the Year votes because he was having a pretty good rookie season. And with the crappy rookies that were out there this year, did Darius Saric win? I can't remember if Saric won. But with the bad rookie class that they had this past season, I kind of felt that Sam Dekker deserved some Rookie of the Year love. I know that's not how it works in the NBA because he played 3 games in the last season. But in baseball, he would have been getting Rookie of the Year votes just because he wouldn't have had enough service time. But anyways, I digress. Sam Dekker's year was very good for the Houston Rockets and kind of showed why the Rockets picked him in the first round with the 18th pick 2 years before. So you didn't really see much out of him the first year because of back surgery, but the second year you started to see what the Rockets saw in him to make him that pick in the first round. Next year, the Houston Rockets are hoping to get a little bit more out of him, and maybe he'll even be more of a rotation player in the playoffs. When Nene went down in the San Antonio Spurs series, I know a lot of people, including myself, were thinking that Mike D'Antoni should just embrace small ball, play small ball, let Sam Dekker play. He did not. Rockets ended up losing. Rest is history. It should be said that 2 of the Rockets' 3 best starting lineups throughout all of last season both included Sam Dekker playing a small ball 4. I don't know if that's his exact position in the NBA. I still kind of feel like eventually he's going to be Trevor Ariza's replacement. But it should be known, Sam Dekker, along with a center and 3 guards, that was some of the Rockets' bread and butter last season. Next year, look for that to be a little bit more of a weapon and hopefully you'll see Sam Dekker take a little bit of an uptick or shoot a little bit better from three. If he can get up to 36, 38, 39%, Rockets are going to be cooking on offense. Sam Dekker had a really good first official season with the Houston Rockets, and you should be looking forward to a lot of good seasons from Sam Dekker to come. So that's pretty much it. All I got on Sam Dekker. I appreciate you guys for giving this a watch. I got a few things for you to do. If you enjoyed this video, first feel free to like, feel free to share, and comment. Let me know what you thought about Sam Dekker and his season with the Houston Rockets. Also, please feel free to follow me on Twitter over at Mr. Joshua. If this is your first time viewing these and you haven't seen my happy smiley face before, thank you. And lastly, please follow my friends over at Countryside Massage. Guys, I'm going to bounce. I appreciate you guys for giving this a watch. We will talk to you next time.